Hi YouTube, it's Lena. Sorry if I sound like absolute garbage. This video is going up before some others that I filmed earlier this week, so I need to say it again, but I am sick with a cold. Obviously. Sorry if I cough, if I snort, or anything like that. I will try to edit out as much of it as I can, but yeah, there's only so much that I can do. But I really want this video to go up, and I've already put it off a day. So this is my Project eventually 60 pan update. For those of you that have subscribed recently, hi, hello, how are you? Thank you for subscribing. But what I do with this is that what I did was I asked everybody for ideas. This is kind of like a Project Pan roulette, but instead of pulling one thing for each item, I pull a category and pick 5 items per month, and this is going to go for technically 13 months, but it's going to go for a year. And the idea is technically to finish 60 products. I don't think I will finish all 60 of them, but even what I'm not finishing, I'm still getting use out of stuff that I may not necessarily be using regularly otherwise. So it's all good. So this month I've finished 2 1/4 item because last month one of the things that I had was for paper mask because it was in my newest products category. Last month I had finished 3 of them. This month I finished the other one. So the actual item is done, but it was only 1/4 of an item left to finish. So I did finish my Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. It actually kind of broke on me in the end, so I just kind of crushed it up and used it as a loose powder. This is actually a pretty good powder, but once you hit a lot of pan, it starts falling apart like, you know, most powders do. And it has gotten more powder on my desk. Awesome. I also finished the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer for oily skin. Last month I was here, so that was nothing to finish. And like I said, I don't know if this is necessarily the last mask that I used. I just legitimately could not remember what the last one I used was, so I just grabbed one of them to have something to hold. Here we go. And now for everything else. So these 2 items mean I actually finished off a category that was base products, which was the category that I had picked out the first month. So next for a category is least favorite color. This is really hard. And I'm going to be honest, straight up front, 2 products I have not even worked on. This is these 2 right here. It's just not really the time of year that I really want to wear these. I want to wear, you know, deeper colors. So this is the Too Faced Melted Longwear Lipstick in Melted Melon. And this is the Bite Beauty, what is the old one? Luminous Cream Lipsticks in Palomino. There it is right there. I actually wear them together because they make this bright orange slightly more flattering on my skin, so yeah. The other 2 items I have used, one I have a lot of progress on, one not so much. One is this Fantasy Makers lipstick. It's not quite enough to make a mark, but it's like right under where the old mark is. I put clear nail polish over my marks, that's why it looks like that on this particular one. So I have used this, just not quite enough to get a new mark. Hopefully next month I can make a new mark on it though. And the other one is an orange eyeshadow. I repressed it into my Lorac Pro just so that I would have a little bit easier time remembering to use it. And I hit pan on it. I had a lot of pan actually. I am wearing it today in my crease, so I'm really happy with the progress on that. The next category was mermaid inspired items. Let's see, what do I have? I have what I'm wearing today. It's actually layered with something else in this project. It's the NARS Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. It was the birthday gift last year. So I am trying to use this fairly regularly, although when I look at it and when I sharpen it, I think I'm using a lot of it. But when I do my little measurement on here, it barely moves and it kind of freaks me out. So that is my measurement right there. Like I said, it moves so much less than I think it does every month, but I'm using it. It's just, unlike the Rakugian, which I swear I need to sharpen like every other use when I use it, this one actually stays pretty well pointed for a while. I think it's just because I don't have to touch it up as often. Next is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Shimmering Sea. I am literally about to hit pan on this. I actually took a needle and scratched how close I was to hitting pan, and it's literally like right there. Like I can see light through this when I hold it up. So next month you should be seeing a good bit of pan on that, which is good. Next is my Pixie by Petra highlighter. I'm trying to hit pan on this because highlighters take forever to use up. I'm just trying to hit pan on the side because I don't care for the pink side. That is where I am at. Pan on it soon. I don't know quite how deep this goes, is the thing, but it's got a big old dip in it. And next is my Wet n Wild eyeliner in Sky Blue. It is still, you know, huge because they are huge. I do have a measurement written down for it. Right there. And, you know, the bottom of it is all the way at the bottom. So it's moving a little bit each month. I only wear it like on my lower lash line on certain looks. Next is month 4, which were newest products at the time. I have my CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I started with it completely full. Last month I was here, and now I'm down to here. So I only use it a couple times, like maybe twice a week. In a month, it can still get some decent progress. Next is my Julep Lip Pencil, which will probably be my next empty in like 3 months. Unless I draw something easy. This is what it looks like. It is a clear lip liner, if you can't quite tell. And here are my measurements for it. It's going down about the same each month. I have to sharpen it like every other use, so it goes fairly quickly. Next is my Estee Edit Late Night Eraser Brightening Eye Balm with Pink Peony. I actually was able to get a measurement this month. So when I started with it, I was here, and now I am down to here. Like I can actually, you know, bend it down. And next is my It Hair Care 12-in-1 Amazing Leave-In Treatment. Last month I was here, now I'm down to here. This is only a sample. Like, this is crazy. They sell this at my Walgreens now, which I'm really happy about because I really like this, but I mean, this is going to take quite a while. And last month, I drew Urban Decay. First is my eyeshadow primer. I have used this every day I wore makeup. It literally has not moved from where I measured it last month. I mean, it's freaking eyeshadow primer. It's not going... Okay, now that I'm fooling with it a little bit more, it is a tiny bit lower. So I will mark that like it's... So that is where it is now. I mean, it's an eyeshadow primer. You don't use a lot at one time. Next is my eyeshadow in Virgin. I took it out of my Naked palette. Just came home from work. Let's see. I depotted the Virgin eyeshadow out of my Naked palette. And here it is. I've been using it every day as an inner corner highlight. If I wasn't panning a highlighter, I would use it as a facial highlight. So maybe when I do hit pan on that, I will use this. I have 2 more lipsticks because I totally didn't have enough, but with Urban Decay, I have a lot of Urban Decay, but it is all like 3 products. The first one is Lady Flower, which I only wore once, but I actually made like discernible progress in, so I marked it. But this is the sheer formula, so this is the old Revolution lipsticks, by the way. So it actually like made just a tiny amount of progress, but it's there. That's what matters. It's actually a little bit further down in the bullet as well, so that's cool. The other one is Gash, which I'm wearing on top of Cruella. And this is the first time I've worn it all month, so I haven't made any progress yet. If I do by the end of the night, though, I will make sure to mark it, just so that I have something to show you next week. And finally, I have this mini eyeliner in Vice. I am wearing it today, but I've probably only worn it a couple of times, just because I have another eyeliner that I'm trying to pan in a shorter to come project. But it got a tiny bit of progress. I hope you can see that. And all of them are measured from this bottom line right here. So let's grab the right notebook for it. Grab my themes that everybody sent to me, of which they sent like over 50. Yeah. pull up random number. Generate a number. Number 40. Have I used that yet? No. SPF theme by Jessica Bacca. So I will go grab some bunch of SPF stuff and be right back. Okay, I'm back. So SPF. A couple of these are minis just because that's what I have, but there is one giant exception. So first off, I have an eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng. It has SPF 15 in it. It's what I use every morning. And that is where it is at. I have two face sunscreens specifically. This is the Supergoop SPF 50 Everyday Sunscreen. It's completely full. I have the Kula Mineral Sunscreen Natural BB Cream, but it's really just a sunscreen. SPF 30. I have a body sunscreen. This is the Banana Boat Sun Comfort. Relieves dryness. Sand easily brushes off with SPF 30. I am nowhere near sand, thankfully. And finally, I have the giant item. This is the Supergoop Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary, and it is broad spectrum SPF 50. So this is a makeup setting spray that contains sunscreen, and I'm sure it's pretty full. I have to shine a light in there to check, but yeah. And I gotta say, I was kind of relieved that today I didn't draw a makeup heavy one, just to give myself a little bit of a break. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.